Video we are going to take a look at logic operator in Java programming. In my previous video I have taught you guys about if statement. This is like if statement but a little bit more on that. Okay, now let's go ahead and create an if statement. To do that I first introduce some integers. Let's say integer boy comma girl. I'm going to create a website which to eliminate certain age people. Okay, now boy girl, and I say boy is equal to 10, boy is equal to 10, and then girl is equal to 68, and I'm gonna give an if statement. If boy is less than 10, or let's say greater than 10, because let's think like adult website. We are going to create an adult website. If boy is greater than let's put 18, you can enter. Okay, now I'm going to say if boy is greater than 18, okay, not this semicolon, curly bracket start. In this one we are going to put a system.out statement. System.out.println you can enter. You can enter. Okay, now this is if boy is greater than 18, but it's not because boy is just 10. That's what we assigned. So we have to go to else statement. Else statement, close the curly bracket, start a else, put else, start a curly bracket, and then we can continue here. Okay, in this one again we are going to put the system.out thing. I copy this one and paste it right here. Copy, paste it right here. Let's put you cannot enter. Now let's see what we typed. We introduced integer called boy and girl, then we assign the boy age to 10 and the girl age to 68. Okay, now here we are putting if boy is greater than 18, it will print out you can enter. If boy is less than 18, he's gonna be it's gonna print out you cannot enter. But the boy we give is less than 18, he's just 10, so it should print on the screen you cannot enter. Now let's see whether it's happening. To do that I go and run this one. Now you can see it says you cannot enter. This is what we seen in my last tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to see a little bit more, like let's say how we can check if statement with multiple things. Like here we only looked at boy, but what if we want to look at girl and boy at the same time? So to do that we have two operators, like we have and or. Let's look at and. To look at and we had to put ampersand like this ampersand sign twice. Okay, not one time, twice. And let's for fun let's create some girl age limit. Let's say girl is greater than 21. Girl is greater than 21. Okay, now in AND statement, if one of them false, the whole thing will come false. To be true, to be printing out the first thing, both of them has to be right. Okay, here is the boy greater than 18? No, so automatically it goes first anyway, regardless of whether the second one being right or not. But second is right anyway, because girl is greater than 21, girl is like 68. But it doesn't matter. If one is false, the whole thing is false. So it says you cannot, it goes to you cannot enter. Okay, now let's go ahead and run this one. Okay, this is AND statement. Now okay, let's look at the situation, both of them being right, then only it will go to the first one. In order to both of them being right, I have to set an age limit for boy like 9. If boy is greater than 9, you can enter. That is right, because boy is 10-year-old, so greater than 9. So since this both of them, it makes it right. It's print out the first thing that you can enter. Now let's run this one. Okay, you can enter. Now let's look at the OR sign. OR is basically the pipeline. You will see above the / in your keyboard. Okay, two pipeline like this. That's OR. Or for OR, not like an for AND, both of them has to be right. But for OR, just one has to be right. If two of them right, it's still first thing. Okay, the first one. Now since two of them are right, it should print out the first one. Now if one of them is right, let's say boy is let's set a age limit for boy again 18. So now boy is not above 18 because boy is 10. So the first one is false, but the second one is true, right? Second one is right because the girl is above 21, that's 68. So it doesn't matter if one of them is true, it will print out the first one. Okay, now let's it's still print out, you can enter. Okay, now the only time it will go to the second one is both of them being wrong. Like let's say boy is greater than 18, that's already wrong. And to set an age limit for girl, let's say if a girl is above 69, that's wrong. That's wrong because girl is 68, not above 69. So now both of them are wrong. Then only it will go to the second one. That's you cannot enter. Now let's go ahead and run this one. You cannot enter. Okay, that's how the logic operators work in Java programming. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching. See you guys on my next tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you guys later.